Hey there, Selective Collective. This is Kim here with messages. And boy, is it a good download. Let me tell you, I got a good download for you all tonight about what main message Spirit wants to get through to you. I have it mainly verbally because it just came to me, and I was thinking of this reading. I wasn't really sure what to do, and then this message comes in, and it's really strong and it's really powerful, and it came after I was done writing a poem. So I like to do different things, poetry and my art and things like that, but there was something about writing that poem tonight that just really what's the word? It made me feel really alive. And I'm not even sure if you think it. I did post the poem that I wrote, but I don't know if it's even that great of a poem. It was more of like, it's about the energy that was going through me as I was doing this thing that is something that I love to do, but kind of never realized how much immense joy that it brings to me. I feel like that's part of the message. Like, there's part of this message saying that, well, the first part that came to me was to let you know that there's a reason as to why you are here working on your spiritual growth. There is this higher power that has you as a child of light, a spiritual warrior. And so there's a reason why you've gone through so many struggles when it comes to, I'm just trying to work on my spiritual growth and things like that. And there's certain things such as I don't know, like maybe even your hobbies, or what I'm talking about with writing poetry, or just maybe even writing might be significant to somebody out there, to a lot of you out there, actually writing, scribing, Metatron, that energy's coming through. But they're saying that there's this huge divine purpose for you that you really just don't even see yet. And it's because you've been cultivating things. It's because you've been growing, and you've really, really worked and put spirituality as like number one in your life, your faith, your belief in the unseen, because it absolutely exists. And you are probably one of those people that has maybe one whole half of your body is completely immersed in that realm. And there's something about what you do, or what you can do in life that brings you joy, that you're going to be able to more efficiently channel this energy into. But the main message I was getting is that your creator's not putting you on some spiritual quest just for the hell of it. You've come here to grow and evolve in such a way that it will be time for you to step into this role, or this purpose is what was coming through. A role and a divine purpose for yourself, for your life. It is the creator, the higher source energy here that loves you so much, that is already mapped out how you are a big part of his divine plan for us. And that was the main message, is that you have not gone through this stuff because something's not coming. You've not come this far to not experience this actual joy that the creator wants to give you because of all of this progress that you've made on your spiritual journey, with your spiritual growth. Just so much love, and to know that it's all because it's leading somewhere. So if you felt like you were in that, I don't know what stage you're in, because everybody's in different stages, and so it's completely normal to go through stages where we feel like we're lost, or we feel like we don't know what that purpose is. But I can tell you, I think that it sneaks up on us, and that it will sneak up on you too. There's a mystery to our God. There's a mystery to everything about this whole experience. And so keep the faith, and know that if you get down, or you're like, screw this, I don't want to do this, then maybe that's part of the path too. You know what I mean? But just don't resist whatever part of your path you're on. But know that there is some sort of really big divine purpose for you to step in where all of that spiritual work that you have done, all the growth, will be put to use. Yeah, for your expansion. Jupiter, for luck, for expansion. Oh, that's what they're wanting me to talk about too. Jupiter, because Jupiter relates to Sagittarius. Let me tell you about this. I had, and then the sugar is literally the card that could mean a mother lode. I mean, everything good, attracting all the good, sweet stuff into life, and the expansion and the growth here is what they're talking about. This is good energy. It matches the energy really that was coming through in the message is of your expansion. But I had a dream about, it was a couple of nights ago. I had a dream with the sign Sagittarius was coming through really strongly. And then it just made me think more about what the attributes of that sign are. Of course, we have Jupiter relating to Sagittarius too, but excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, that was loud. So Sagittarius is the sign that really embraces and loves freedom, is adaptable. They can hop from one thing to the next. They're very adaptable people. They can hop from different philosophies in life. They are known in the group of signs, they're known to be holding this bow and arrow because they always meet their mark. Archer, they always hit their mark, and because of that they were known to also hold a group of people that were seers and prophets, because of this like I don't miss mentality, you know what I mean? And so they love adventure too. And there was something about changes coming up for us because the Sagittarius came through in the dream, and then I had literally had cards in my dream. I had the forked road, and like the lovers, it looked like the lovers were, but what was coming through in the dream was there's a decision to be made. There will be a decision, and it is linked to the sign of Sagittarius. So I'm thinking this is, I don't really know any Sagittarius. I don't think I know anyone that's a Sagittarius, but so I'm taking it as that they're meaning that it is going in the direction that sign would have us go in, which is fun, adventure, and yeah, and that something big, some kind of big decision regarding that is going to lead to that for us. So they're also related to this Jupiter energy, and that makes sense because it is about luck. It's about expansion. It's about growth. It's also about the creativity here, right? You see a lot of colors here mixed in with this, also with this sugar card. So something good is coming into your life. You are attracting these things, and no matter what you're going through, just know that your spiritual plan, your path, and your purpose is exactly why you have had so many trials with growth in spirituality. We've had so many things because you had to be ready for the purpose, ready for the mission. And I really look at it like that, as the way that it's coming through is, what are you really passionate about? What really, really makes you just say, now I feel alive because of speaking on a passion, or expressing myself in something that I'm very passionate about. Something like that. Okay. Probably shouldn't be drinking too much coffee this late. I will never get sleep. Although my sleep has been so effed up the last, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months. The planets are doing some crazy stuff. I'm not claiming to be an astrologer, so you can look that up for yourself. But I do know that, I think tonight is the night of the supermoon, if I'm not wrong. And then that there's a total lunar eclipse coming. I think it's the 29th. But once again, look it up yourself. But there's some type of arrangement that's extremely rare that's happening that's got, for one thing, it can have you maybe on edge sometimes too. That's been happening to me. Yeah, okay, so this is about being hopeful. It's the Page of Cups, being hopeful and having optimism. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what do you have to prepare for? If you were a soldier and you're you have a lot of time to prepare for something, then wouldn't you? I just feel like you're preparing. You've brought with you light, and light codes being activated or turning things on within you. You have to be ready. I think these things have to be activated and turned on. Just step into your passion somehow, some way. Step into your passion or what you are passionate about. With a moon. Oh, nice. In the lover's energy. That's what was coming through in the dream was there's going to be a big decision. There's going to be a big crossroads coming up for a lot of us. There's something to be hopeful about with this crossroads or this big decision. I saw 10:44 on the timer when I was saying that. So, this is like a big period in your life where there's been a lot of growth, and the right people and the right situations had to be all lined up, and they are getting lined up. You've been investing in the right seeds, you know, the Seven of Pentacles. You've been putting your investment where it needs to. They're thinking long term with this. So whenever this comes in, they're thinking long term. Spirit is thinking about how there's something that you should like be really careful with your decisions and your thoughts and all of that. I mean, and your actions. Be careful with all of that right now, because this is going to be a time where I feel like there's going to be some big choices, decisions. They're big because they're going to affect the long term, the outcome, the long term situations. I don't know if there's people coming in, and then I have the moon. So a bit mysterious, little mysterious. Justice in the reverse with the Hangman in the reverse. Okay, so it's time for some good karma to come our way. Like we've been waiting and sacrificing long enough. 8 of Wands. Beautiful. 8 of Wands. Hangman in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. It's time for the scales to be flipped, right? It's like Ma'at is a judge right now. Truth is the judge. And universal laws are the only that apply. Interesting. 8 of Wands being good, forward, fast movement, even good news. It is a good news card. Good news. You ever read the Good News Gospels? They're interesting. Talks about the miracles that happen. The talk of good news, positivity, things that really we need. The Emperor. Well, it's some big decisions, aren't there? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Emperor. And the King. No, the Queen of Cups. The Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Wow. So you're really going to be relying on your intuition and your spiritual gifts to make this decision that is a big one coming up in your life. It's going to allow you to be in this Emperor energy. This energy is like you're the one calling the shots. Like you have little things beside you trying to bring food to you, like to serve you, because you've earned this place of power here with this card. And this is really taking the reins of your own life. Taking the reins in for yourself. What a pretty spread. And this is speaking to me about your spiritual gifts, your intuition and your spiritual gifts. And I think this is globally, by the way, with justice in the reverse, as well as on a level of personal, you know, the scales needing to be balanced, and they will get balanced. yeah, time of some sort of self-sacrifice or waiting period is going to be over. Two of Pentacles reversed. So there's could have been something that was off balance for a while. It could. I'm kind of getting. I'm getting some message that's completely different from the Two of Pentacles, but I'm getting a message of it being like being in this cave. You see, for a while, really kind of deliberating or going back and forth on a major decision in your life. And there was some sort of imbalance during this time, but I think that's that spiritual quest, that little cave. I think that's time where you're thinking about changes, the changes coming, the changes needed, or going back and forth on on a decision. There's the Chariot, which is a victory, movement forward. And I have the King of Wands on the bottom, as well as the Hierophant. So something that you're building is going to be very successful. The Chariot will take you there a little bit more quick. Awareness is really high when you get the Chariot. Like, you know what's going on. You're very aware. Maybe of your surroundings, of you, of what you're building, what you're here to build. Challenges and obstacles you're here to overcome. Yeah, so that's what I see, and I think it's going to be good for you. I'm gonna leave it at that. And let's pull an angel number message for you to close out the reading. So the Chariot, the Hanged One, the Justice card, the Lovers card, Emperor card. These are some big changes and big time expansion. Also awakening to your soul path. I saw 1111. You may be seeing angel numbers like crazy too. Or having new things just kind of come online for you, you know. Whoop. It's new and little mysterious hints towards where your purpose is leading you, where you're leading. Master number 22. Wow, look what's on the bottom, guys. And 44. Oh, beautiful. Master number 22 says you are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured you can achieve anything you wish. I'm aligned. Master number. 2 master numbers. And the King of Wands is that builder. And this would relate to for the Emperor. Wow. Master number 44, your angels are encouraging you on to continue with your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. So that's what I have. 1818 was on the timer. So I'm sending you love and light. Bye.